sleep early because tomorrow, but it's just around 7. Started at 9. That's like that.
Oh man.
Waiting for it to come. And damn.
So what time do you go in tomorrow?
9.
9.
I
Oh.
should be out here. I should not be here around 8. And then the hardest part is getting the grab that time. It's really about 30, 35, 40 minutes before you get one.
Yeah. We had the same thing today. You know, over there in the US, you know, you have Uber and Lyft and they're all fighting, you know, to see who gets to you first, right? You have like the luxury of canceling and, oh, I don't want that one. I'll wait another 5 minutes, whatever. But over here in peak hours, there just isn't enough cars, you know, to go around. We waited a full 20 minutes to get back from the mall. And this time I didn't go looking for a video game store. Man, it is unheard of to close not one, but 2 video game stores down during the holiday. I mean, that is insane. I thought it was going crazy. You know, we walked the whole 3rd floor, right? And I thought to myself, man, I could have sworn the store was right here. You know, I felt like it was in the freaking Twilight Zone or some shit. So, you know, and then I asked somebody, and they're like, oh no, it's on the 2nd floor. You know, you just have the floors confused. And I was like, okay, well that, you know, maybe that's it. But I mean, this mall is gigantic. So when you go to every floor, it's like 4 football fields or something, you know?
You need to go from one.
Like I had to stop and buy something to drink, you know, because I was freaking tired. I had to sit down. We grabbed lunch because I was just like, this is crazy, you know? And I was getting frustrated. We were Googling it. The worst part is that in the directories, they're not there. So if you go to that mall, right? If you go to that mall, the 2 biggest video game stores are not in the directory. The only one that's there is that Game Shack, or no, what is it? The Gamers Hideout. Gamers Hideout is what it's called.
That's one in the middle.
Yeah.
Which
has nothing.
Much.
It has nothing. It's the worst one of the 3. If you were going to close one, why don't you close that one, right? So then I thought, you know, this is crazy. Maybe we're in the wrong 2nd level, you know, because, you know, over there, the levels are garage, right? Maybe L1 below garage. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But over here you have 1 and then 1B or 1A. I mean, it's just... So then we walked the whole 2nd level, Angela. Whole 2nd level.
And then...
Nothing. So I was like, what the oh my God.
And then the other mall.
So then, yeah. So
there's another... I know there's another.
Yeah.
There's
What,
the other mall on the opposite side, but it's not.
Yeah.
I checked that out, but you cannot find anything on that side.
So I thought, you know, we're missing something, right? So then, we find this picture on the internet of like a manga store. So I said, okay, that's perfect, because in Google it says that it's across from the manga store, right? So I'm thinking, okay, well, I want to buy the Attack on Titan comic. See if they have the book, the figure book, you know, the comics in Japanese, so that way I can practice my Japanese. And so then we're looking for that store. That's going to be our tactic. We're going to look for this store, and the stores are going to be right in front of it. Well, guess what? That closed too. So we couldn't find anything. It was, you know, and then we ask a guard, right? And we find the guards are so spread out, right? But then we find the one guard that doesn't speak English. So I'm asking him, and he's looking at me like smiling, like, okay. So I'm like, where's the video game store?
We're done here.
And he's like, yes, okay. And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm asking you, man. So then I go into the store, this clothing store for kids, for younger kids, young adults or whatever. And I'm like, if there's anybody that's gonna go, no, these guys are gonna know. And they're like, no, you just missed it. It's right on the 3rd floor. And I'm like, I'm not insane. We walked the 3rd floor, right? Entirely. But now they're like, no, seriously, you just missed it. Just be careful and look, and then you're gonna see in there, right? So this guy's for sure that we just don't, that we just stepped over it and we missed it because we were frustrated, right? So, okay. One more go around to the 3rd floor. The entire thing, Angelo. Then finally, I was so pissed. I just wanted to choke somebody. I was just like, you know what, forget it. Like, let's have dinner. Like, I'm already hungry. It's been like 2.5 hours looking for this crap.
And it's just straight away.
Yeah. And finally, I talked to the people at where they're selling watches. They're selling watches in the middle. It's like a kiosk. They're Seikos or something. And I tell them, I ask them the same questions. And they're like, oh, no, they're closed for remodeling for the holidays. I'm like, what? And I was just like, fuck. That was, a complete waste of an evening.
I miss it. And I'm out of ammo.
Why don't you spit at him? Where's the grenades at, man? You got grenades?
Man. Oh, there's still.
Grenade sniping. There you go. Oh. The grenade sniper strikes again. Yeah. Ooh. He thought he was going to get you. You can't grab that one?
There's another one there.
Oh. There we go.
Whee!
Oh! Almost.
But this is the fun part. Where's the enemy? They're shelling now. But I think no one's been hit.
Man.
They're all inside. So that's why.
And I was just talking about this the other day that mobile gaming on phones is like here to stay, man. I mean, here, I haven't seen anybody with a Nintendo DS at all. Not one time, right? I saw one other person at the airport with a Switch. That was
One
it.
in the airport.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. But when you go to the stores, remember we went to the stores previously, the Switches were sold out. So I don't know if they haven't gotten any out here because we're so far away or what. But
Not that famous, I think.
yeah. But everybody's playing games on mobile. I mean, there's like, I found, and they weren't playing Pokemon. Usually the older folks are playing Pokemon. I saw 4 kids just kneeling down and they're playing games on their cell phones,
Yeah.
Victory. Man, you're the clincher. You did it, dude. You did it. That was it. Yeah, man, they were having like a little tournament, outside the mall where they pick up for the grab. And on the section where people are smoking, they had made a circle there. And then they were playing against each other, but online on the phones.
Really?
Yeah. And that was like, what? Like, oh man. And they all have, they're all expensive phones. I mean, 2 of them had iPhones. One of them had the Note 9.
They just wasted battery over.
And they were into it, man. They were loud, you know. They're like, yeah. And I remember it reminded me of when I was younger because you know there's just all these guys, you know, in a circle. There was one girl in the circle, and then there was 2 girls, 2 very pretty girls that were girlfriends to these guys, completely being ignored on the side, man.
Because of those guys.
They were like, "You have no power here. You know, you can't distract us."
Once we're in the game.
Yeah.